Welcome back, folks. Welcome. Hermanns Hausen. Hermanns Hausen. How are we all? I'm freshly back from a holiday from Tasmania, ready to get stuck into the farm work. Right. I know. Hey, boy. Here you go, mate. Come on, get you some food. Lunchtime. Okay. Time to get in the tractor and get some water into those greenhouses. I'm just going to do one tank because I did fill them up at the end of the other episode. I gave them one each, so I'll give them another one. I'll give them another tank full each. Lettuces there. I really hope we can get the bale loader soon. Got a bit of field work to do. Wasn't watching how the angle I was coming in at. There we go, it's better. That'll do it. Right. Let's fill up. See if we can get at least one of the fields seeded. I did say last episode wheat was my only option. I think also I've got barley. As I was watching the a replay of the episode, I noticed in the menus, in the weather menus, the seeding calendar, that I think barley was okay to plant as well. But I'll have a look at the prices, I'll have a look at my options, and then I'll make up my mind what I'm going to do. But I really need to start filling up on either canola or soybean. Is it soy oil? Soy milk. I've got to get some plants that can generate some oil. That's the whole idea, because I have a production I want to start using as soon as I can. So that's the theory. I'll have a look at that later today, or it'll be an in-between job if I get time to do it. I'll have a look at the production and see what oils it takes, and then that'll determine what crop I plant, what crop I seed, what crop I sow. Can I stay to be out and about? Okay, I'll get the greenhouse that's got the least chickens around it, because they're both going to have chickens, no doubt. Can't really see the chickens from this angle. Yeah, I'll go the close one. I say that and they'll probably come charging in at it. There we go. That's one. I'll just check the quantity of it. Alright, well, that brings it right up. I'll have a look at that later. That's the production I was talking about. It's mainly frying, which obviously it's going to need oil. Anyway, I'll just get another load of water. I was going to go the other way, and I just realised that's this way I got to go. There we go. Okay, this won't take long. I'll pull my finger out a little bit and get out of her way. I don't want to knock her over. Wouldn't do that. Okay. I think ploughing is going to be the first. Good old ploughing is going to be the first chore of the morning. Maybe I should check the grass field too. I Probably need to do a silage one episode coming up. That might be next episode, I think. Yeah, I'll do that next episode. The other thing I've got to do is get those bales off the poplar field and possibly lime it. I'm not making that a priority though. Once I've got the field fully planted, well, then I can start worrying about liming it. And once it's fully seeded, because there are a lot of patches in the poplar field, once that's fixed up, I'll be able to concentrate on doing it perfect. Once I get this water done, I'll quickly have a look at the prices and my inventory of everything I've got. See if I can sell some stuff before I get started. It'll all depend on the price. At the moment I'm not desperate for the money. I mean, I'm sure I'd love it, but I'd rather sell it at its premium price. There's nothing I need to buy just yet. Look at these hands, crikey. Come on, get out. Go lay some eggs. Go earn your keep. Right, so how am I going to do this? I have to come around here and put it back under this. I'll find a home for the trailer. I was going to turn around, but the chickens are on the way again. Where am I? Come on, chicken. Out of the way. Really? Okay, that'll do. Okay, so lettuce is looking good. I'm just going to hop out of the tractor, go for a bit of walk around the farm. Try that again. Prices. So what do we got? Lettuce first up, because we've got a stack of that. Forgotten the price of that. I think it's coming up. Where's our lettuce? Right. So about $100 a pallet out. I'm not in a hurry to sell that, plus I'll be able to load more on the trailer. Honey, I think I was looking at last time. Okay, top price 1,000. Yeah. The thing about honey takes forever, so I'm not in a hurry to sell it. I can wait for the top price there. What about wool? How are we going for wool? I think that's a fairly big loading. Yeah, okay, so the trigger comes all the way up to the door. This yellow square on the base here, that represents the spawning point. That's what I was trying to spit out. Yeah, so it almost looks like it could be double height. Anyway, just get rid of that for a sec. Right. Eggs, I've sold the eggs, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay, I think it's time to get in the field and do some ploughing. I'm just going to have a look at the map. Okay, so let's look at the calendar first. I can do barley today. and I can do wheat. Okay, I can do barley and or wheat. So I might just check the prices on barley and wheat. What's down here? Must be the other. Hang on. Yeah, wheat. Okay, so that's going to be 400 at best, and barley. So I'm probably better off doing wheat. I get a better price for wheat, and I can use it for chickens if I need be. Okay, well that's made my mind up. Okay. Could have cleaned the trailer, but I'm just going to go ploughing now, so I'm not going to bother with that. I'll do it when I've finished. Maybe at the end of the episode I'll give the tractor a good clean. Come on. Right, away we go. I can see the plough. Which way is it facing? I think it's facing back to front. It is. Oh well, I'll straighten it out on the field. I probably had it on the front end of the tractor when I put it away. There we are. Okay. Now I've got a stone picker too, haven't I? Okay, I might put my forks away. I will put my forks away. Right. Drop them off. And I'll go and get the stone crusher, stone picker. I think that's over here. Maybe not. I can't remember where it is. Just going to go through the inventory here. I may have sold it. I hope I haven't. Oh, okay, here it is. View on map. Okay. Why can't I see it? Is it disabled? Yes, it's probably disabled. I'll just turn that off. Okay, it's not there. I thought I saw it over here. Unless... Huh. Okay. Okay, it's out and about. Where is it? It's over. Oh, it might be over near where I dumped everything. That's the water. No, that's a hayloft. Okay, it's out near the bio plant somehow. Alright, I'll head out that way. I remember dumping stones out that way. I don't remember leaving the picker out there though. Let's go track it down. Must be down here somewhere. Oh, it's not there. That's the bio plant. Somewhere down here maybe. I don't remember leaving. I remember dumping stones here early in one of the episodes, but I think I'm making a pile of stones just in here somewhere. There's a stone pile. I still can't see it anywhere. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Here. Okay, keep going straight ahead. What's that? That's the water fountain. Okay. So it must be down the other end of this grass field. I hope it's not back in the yard. Oh boy, I think it is. I've made a mess of this. That's near the shed, I know where it is. Yeah, I didn't think I left it out here. Okay, I know where it is. While I'm out here, I might as well straighten up the plough, get that fixed up. Wrong key. Right, now. Whoa. So if I'm going to bring out the stone, I'll be towing the stone picker, so I'll put this on the front. That's what I love about this plough. It's got 3-point hitches front and on both sides of the plough, so it doesn't matter which side you pick it up from. I'm only transporting it at this stage. That's a bit of a muck around. I think it's over at the other end there. Yeah, it's in the shed. Okay. I thought it might have been over near the washer. I thought I left it over here. This is where I thought I left it, but it's not here. It's down the other end, I think. Yeah, is that there? I think that's where it is. Oh, okay. We got there. Bit of time wasted, I'm afraid, folks. Oh well. We'll get there. Okay. Alright, we got it all now. It takes a lot to fill that stone picker up, so I'm not too worried about the stones that are already in it. I've created a huge field in one of my other playthrough maps I'm playing offline. What is it? It's New Frontier, and it's taken, I think it's taken nearly 10 loads of stones to clear the field, maybe even more. It's that huge. Literally took me an hour and a half just to plough it. Okay, I've got some fields up here. This is where I think I'm going to worry about working. So that's one of my fields there. I'm just going to hop out and see what it's up to. It's 100% fertile. That's ready for seeding. Okay. So I don't have to do anything here on this field. I concentrate my efforts on this field here. Okay. So I'll leave the stone picker here, out of the way. Doesn't matter if it's unfolded, I'll be using it pretty much straight away. And I'll start ploughing this field here. Even though you can push the plough like this, I think that's unrealistic. That would put a huge amount of strain on the tractor's front end. It's not designed to be, even though in the game you can do it, bit of an exploit, but I clearly don't think it's required and unrealistic. I don't have a problem with transporting it on the front, but I'm certainly not going to be trying to push it through a field. Straighten it up a little bit, just get rid of that mini map. I'm probably not going to speed unless it's ridiculously slow. I may or may not speed this up. I probably will actually. So I'll see you on the other side.
Well folks, ploughing's done, the stones are picked up, it's time to put some seeds down. So I'm undecided if I'm going to speed the next bit up. Seeding doesn't, as a rule, doesn't take too long.
ploughing and picking up stones, they tend to take a fair bit of time. I'll drop these over near the sprayer because I'd like to give everything a clean at the end of the day. So I won't be needing these two today, I don't think. Up out of the way, chicken. So if I can put these over here, and of course the chickens are going to be smack bang right in the middle. Actually looks like I've got a few pieces of dirty equipment over there. It's going to be a bit of a car wash at the end of the episode. And just back it in a bit. I'm not sure how far I can always move the gurney. Alright, that'll do that I think. Okay, and I'll be able to back it around a bit. Yeah, I'll give everything over here a bit of a clean at the end of the day. Everything's looking a bit grubby. There we are. Now, where's the cedar? There it is. I might just have a quick look at the sheep too, just to make sure they've got enough food. They should be right, but I just want to double check. Oh, chicken food's gone down. I mean, that was filled up pretty well last episode, I think. Wow. Okay, that's the priority right now. So I might just turn the engine off for a second. Just want to feed the sheep. I might put 4 bales out. I will put 4 bales out. I hope just occurred to me I wasn't sure if I actually picked the grass. I thought I might have picked 4 poplar bales for a second. I just wonder if I can pick 2 of these up because they're not that heavy, these ones. You know, within the game mechanics. Can I pick 2 up? No, I don't think I can. Oh, I can. I didn't know that. That's from keeping the stones. Well, alright. It's probably not a good idea to carry 2. I'll quickly have a look at. I don't have to fill it right up, but it was pretty low. It was starting to get low. I don't like having it too low, because then there's every chance it can run out when you're not expecting it. Alright, let's have a quick look at the feed. Food, yeah, it's still lowish, but it's good enough for the time being. Right now, I'm going to select wheat. I don't think I've got any other bags around the place. I might pop over the shop. Maybe I'm lucky, maybe I have got something. I think I'll go out this way, might be easier. Right, I'll say that. Come on, chooks, out of the way. Crazy driver coming through. Actually, what I also should do is, and I will do, pick up the fertiliser. Oh, sorry mate, need a bit of room here, sorry, my bad. I should really fertilise one of the fields. I think one of the fields is fine, but the other one, how much have I got? Fertiliser. I may. It's going to be close. I may have enough. Or there might be some at the shop if I'm lucky. Okay, that's pretty clear. Alright, let's go. Full load here, folks. Out of the way. Out of the way. Make way. Make way for the Queen's Farmer. The other thing I've got to make sure I'm not going to get locked in. Alright, I better buy a bag of each. It's a good thing I got a little bit of spending money here, and it wasn't planned that way. Come on. So I want one fertilizer, buy, and I want one seed. I haven't checked. I haven't checked for lime either, so that may be an issue. Seeds, here we go. Just buy one. And I hope I don't get locked in inside. It's getting close. I don't know what time closing time is, but it just occurred to me I probably could have put the, I can still move it, put the fertilizer in the seeder. But you know what? It's not an issue because I'm going to need two rounds of fertilizer anyway. So that'll give me a chance to fertilise the field that's got no fertilizer on it. So yes, it was a planned move. Now that one's fine. I think this one here is one that needs fertilizer. So trying to work out which way to put it. I think it goes that way. Could be wrong. Stick that there. Straighten up a little bit, there we are. Right. So to make sure it's on full stretch, which it is, and I'm going to use the assisted steering simply because the cost of fertilizer is very expensive. I can't afford to be wasting it. Now, I'm pretty sure I put everything right. Should be able to get some markings on the field pretty soon. Huh. Maybe I got to sit down the wrong way. Why is that? It seems odd. Okay, I might have the... Yeah, I think I might have the fertilizer back to front. That's the only thing I can think of while I'm not getting the markings. No, actually I can't attach it, can I? Huh. That's weird. Okay, maybe I was right the first time. Maybe I just got to get right into it before it gets activated. I'll try that again. Take two. I won't cut that out. That's my error. Now this is my field, isn't it? Yep. Alright. Well, I'll do it regardless anyway, whether it comes on or not. Just make sure. Okay, alright, we're going to go anyway regardless. 3. Oh. That's weird. It's weird how unless, okay, I think I've just worked it out. Maybe I've got the lines turned off. That's probably all it is. I'll double check that in a second. But yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah, and that really covered it, didn't it? Which I might not even need that. So I am going to investigate why the lines didn't come on. It's probably turned on. It probably is active, it's just not turned. The markers are turned off probably. I'll just double check that. Show lines, yeah, that's why. I was right. Yeah, they'll come on now. Alright, I'm probably not going to use them anyway. There they are. That's what I was looking for before, but it doesn't matter. I think I'm getting everything. I could probably make it a bit smaller, probably will. Ooh. Yep, that's right. Okay. Alright, let's just have a look, make sure I got coverage on that. Fertilizer, that looks pretty good to me. Now what about lime? Doesn't need lime, oh that's a bonus. Alright, well, what I'll do now is I'll seed it and then hit the lime. It'll probably allow me to do another lime. Actually, you know what? I've got an idea. I don't know if it's going to work. I've probably tried it before, but I just can't remember the result. I'm assuming this seeder has got room for a bit extra fertilizer, and because I'm seeding it, it may actually let me fertilize it at the same time, if that makes sense. It may or may not. Normally it has to have a different texture between applications, so actually, it might not actually let me do it, but I'm going to find out. So that's why I've emptied it previously, I think. Alright, we'll see how much we can get in here. Okay, that's good. So I'm just going to do a very small amount just to see if it's going to work. And if it doesn't, I'll empty it and do it as a separate process. I probably will speed this bit up because this is going to take a bit of time. But I just want to first find out. Now we're doing wheat, that's fine. B, no engine. 3. I'll just go up a little bit. Okay. Is that planting? Maybe. Yeah, it is planting. Okay, that's good. Yes, okay, and you can see the difference in the fertilizer state. Okay, so that's good. Alright folks, I will speed this bit up because it's going to take a little bit. Because it's getting dark, I don't normally use the assisted steering when doing seeding, but it's getting dark now, so I probably will use it, I should say. I will use it. Okay folks, seeding's done, so I am just going to pick up the remaining fertiliser. Hopefully I can fit it all in. Okay, I can't, so what I'll do is I'll pick up the fertiliser spreader. I'll put the remaining it's not going to work for me. Hang on. I'll just disconnect that if I can. Right. I can't remember if I got a roller or not. I'll have a quick look in the yard. Doesn't matter if I have or haven't. I'll do that next episode anyway if I've got a roller. Otherwise, what I'm going to do in this episode to finish off is I'm just going to take everything back and give everything a nice hose, because I know everything is pretty dirty and filthy. I'll put the planter and the spreader away first, because obviously they've got product inside them. I don't want to get any water into them, but I'll give the tractor a clean, and the plough and everything else that's in that corner. It all needs a clean. I don't want to say I've been neglecting it, but it's one of those things that hasn't made the priority list lately, but it has now. It'll be my next major, my next job on the list after I get rid of these tools that are connected to the tractor. That's right, I think I'll keep the seeds over near the slurry. Is it the slurry or the... I'm not sure what it is. Might be a slurry outlet. Let's just see if we can straighten it up and put it in here relatively neatly. Am I going? That'll do. And I'll put this under cover. You see it's got some expensive product inside it. The store can look after the rest of the stock. Right. Okay folks, I'm just going to take this down to the other end, give it a hose, and that'll be the episode. We're at this stage, a lot of prep work needs to be done and is being completed. Soon we'll have a new bale loader, and then that'll make it another episode. We can go pick all the bales up, or it might even become to the point where we'll be selling them then. I might just move this up in the middle so I can give everyone a good scrub. Right now, how do I get out? Just exit like a car. Here we go, start here. Put the torch on as well, perfect. Gonna be able to see what I'm cleaning. It's just looking a bit grubby here. Should give the plants a bit of a water too, eh? It's probably knocked all the plants out of the pot plant holder. Planter. Alright, these definitely need to clean. Get in there under the guard. Yeah, it's looking a lot better. Now the plough. I'll get that repaired too probably in the next, don't hold me to it, but good chance I'll get the plough serviced. It's probably been a while since it's had a service. I think the last time it had a service is when I screwed up the field. Looking pretty good. This hen wants a bit of a hose too. Must have been a hot day for the chicken to get a bit of a hose down. can hear them all around me. I don't know where they are. I can see one. Alright, time for the tractor. There's the other one. Wow, look how dirty it is. Looks cool. I actually like the look of it when it's dirty, but you know, realistically, you got to keep these things clean, otherwise they fail up. All the sensors blog out, you know, blot up with muck, give you incorrect readings. A little bit of muck down the bottom. There we go, now it's coming up. Look at that. Looks like a new tractor now, doesn't it? Alright folks, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, even though it was you know, it was just ploughing and that, basics, but you know, it's all coming together. Be getting some new equipment soon, and I hope you enjoyed it anyway regardless. Be good to each other, and I'll catch you a little later, next episode. See you later.